Good morning, students. Today we will cover topic present perfect tense. Let us start by giving the introduction of this tense. It connects present plus past. Action in the past result in the present. Let us see by example. Simple past. I lost my book. Present perfect. I have lost my book. Is there any difference between the two sentences? Well, yes, there is a major difference. Lost, which is a past form of verb, are used in both sentences, but have here is showing that I have lost my book and I have still not found it. I lost my book means I have lost my book some day ago, but maybe I have found it then after. I have lost my book on Monday and I have found it on Tuesday, maybe on Wednesday. Okay, this action does not have any effect in the present. It doesn't mean that you still don't have the book. Your book is still missing. This action, this past form of sentence is not showing you that. But when you use it in a present perfect form, I have lost my book, this is showing that you have lost your book and it is not there with you, still not there with you. Okay, this book is still missing. Now see the structure of the sentence, how you make it. You put subject like you, we, they. Then you need to have a helping verb like have for I, you, we, they. He, she, it, has. And you take the verb third form or past participle form, generally with ed. You add ed to make past participle or third form. Past. Now let us see when you can frame sentence in present perfect tense. When the work is past finished, present true. Let us see this condition. Past finished, present true. I have finished my homework. I have finished my homework means I have already finished it and now I don't have to work on it. The work is finished and it is true in the present context also. You need not to do further work as your work is finished. It is giving the immediate result in the present because now in present time you need not to work on your homework. I have prepared dinner. That means the action past finished, you have prepared dinner, but now you don't have to prepare more as you have already prepared. This is showing an immediate result on the present context. That means present time you don't have to prepare food because you have prepared, right? When you say I prepared dinner, that doesn't show that right now you don't have to prepare dinner. But when you say I have prepared dinner, that means you are telling in the context of present that present time you need not to prepare any dinner as the dinner is ready. Past unfinished, present true. Sometime it is also used when the work is unfinished in past and it is relevant in true present form. I have worked here for 5 years. Generally for, since, like, be, no, these type of words are used for such sentence. I have worked here for 5 years. So this is unfinished, I am still working and it is relevant in the present context. I have worked here for 5 years. Okay, the work is started in the past, it is unfinished and it is relevant in the present context. I know him since 2015. So unfinished past, present relevance. That work started in past, still going on, and it is true in present context. Happened a short ago but have some result now. Like, I have just eaten lunch. This work has finished in the past, but recent ago or recent past. I have just eaten lunch. That the relevance is still in the future because it has just finished. I have shopped here for many years. When the past work used in repetitively, then also you use present perfect. I have shopped here for many years. I have shopped, that means you do shopping here for many years. That doesn't mean that continuously every year you have to shop. It means repetitively you do shopping from here. The work started in past and still going on the present. Okay, so it has to come in the present perfect tense. Now let us see how you will frame the affirmative, negative and interrogative sentences. For positive sentences, I, you, we, they, first you will put subject, I have, and for regular words and irregular, for regular verb you need to put ed or d to frame the past participle or third form of verb, and for irregular verb you need to learn like eaten, gone, slept. So these are the irregular form of verb. These you need to learn. But let us see first the irregular form of verb. I, you, we, they have not worked. In question, how will you make? Have I worked? Have you worked? Have we worked? Have they worked? In irregular form of verb, you will say I, you, we, they have not eaten. Have, then the subject, have she eaten? Have he eaten? Or have I eaten? Have we eaten? Have they eaten? We use the present perfect tense to talk about the recently completed action, the result of which are visible in the present, as we have discussed already. He has shaved off his beard. Suparna has written the letter. Personal experience or changes. For example, Supriya has done her post-graduation in oceanography. Farida has done a course in embroidery and knitting. So it's a personal experience and or a change, that she has accomplished something. Then you use present perfect tense. I have finished it. I have worked on it. Like this way. Past action that are not over at the time of speaking, for which the time of action is not mentioned. In this sentence we use time expression like today, this morning, evening, afternoon, week, month, etc. For example, Sunita has watched 6 films this week. She might watch another one as the week is not yet over. So week is not yet over. She might watch another movie. The work has started in past but still going on. She might watch. So the relevance is in the present. Past perfect tense will be used here. Arun has finished revising his syllabus this month. He might study some more as the month is not yet over. Action that begin in the past and have continued into the present with state verb like be, have, like, know, love, etc. We often use for or since in the case. For example, Nagaraja has been a good friend since 2012. Sunena has ordered these shall come since the time she first saw them. I have slept. Affirmative. Negative. I have not slept. And interrogative. Have I slept? As we have discussed earlier also. Present perfect continuous tense uses. The present perfect continuous tense is used to talk about action which begin in the past and continue up to the time of speaking. For example, he has been watching TV since morning. I have been teaching my students for 2 hours. In present perfect tense, the work started in past but had a result or have a true sense in present time. But in present perfect continuous tense, the work is still going on. It has started in the past, but the work is going on, still going on, that you're still working on it. Okay? In present perfect tense, the result was immediate in the present, but in present continuous, you are working, you are doing the action. He has been watching TV since morning. I have been teaching my student for 2 hours. Past action of certain duration with visible result in the present. For example, he has been walking in the rain. That is why he has got a cold. It has a visible result in the present. Past action of certain duration, that he has been walking in the rain. That's why he will have a cold. He has been ignoring his studies for some time now. That is why he is not done well in the test. He has been ignoring means he is ignoring and he is still not very much studying. He is still very much carelessly behaving. He is not very serious. Okay, the work is still in a progress and its immediate result is falling in the present. To express anger or annoyance, for example, someone has been fiddling with my phone. Sudha has been trying to wake up since the minute I fell asleep. When you express anger or when you for irritation for any annoying sentence, you use has been, have been in a continuous form. Affirmative, I have been sleeping. Negative, I have not been sleeping. Interrogative, have I been sleeping? So it takes ing form of verbs. Comparison we will do in the next video.